Hello everyone, I'm going to introduce my expert systems for recommendations in this network science application course. This is my course project. Okay, let's first see what I will do in this course project. So firstly, uh, I'm trying to do both ways in these recommendations. The first way I will do is using Clips. Clips is a general tool for building expert systems. It has structures um, to build several facts, several rules and objects, so that it's like a real-world object-oriented programming. Um, you will try to um, learn things you want by these facts like a human brain. So um, artif this is artificially intelligent, and you can download it from the link below. So this is a system module for our context for this um, clips. So it has the way Clips works for machine learning is it gets multiple modules like task module, organization module, and you will uh, learn these concepts from the context. Then it form a knowledge module and a communication module. At last, it will get the design module and then make summaries on make deductions from these knowledges. This is the class diagrams that are used in this program. It has persons, reading types, readers type, and books. This program is trying to recommend books for a certain reader in a library. So when you go to a library, you can use this program. It will collect the facts that you have read and your informations, your interests, your education, your age, and then it will select the books from the library and give you recommendations. Um, so I also implemented another way in using collaborative filtering for recommendations. Uh, so this is the assumption that people have similar interests and their interests are stable, and we can predict their choices not only based on their past interests but also based on similar users all over the world. So that means if you buy iPhone, then I will recommend accessories for iPhones. This is based on past uh, purchases. But also, I can also recommend that people who also bought iPhone may have bought Mac, iPod, or anything else, or or even, or even, uh, or even breads, whatever. So we assume that people who also bought the similar things with you may have similar interests. This is reasonable, isn't it? So this algorithm generally works by finding a user's neighbors. Um, so how do we find this? This is a simple implementation called Pearson coefficients. Actually, so you have you have ratings for certain items you have bought. Like user X has ratings for item 1, item 2, and item 3, and user Y and user Z also get these ratings. Then we can calculate the similarities between user X, user Y, and user Z using these ratings. Um, so Mahout is one of those libraries or applications that using using these collaborative filtering algorithms. Mahout is a machine learning API built on top of Hadoop. So this is one of the cloud computing thing. It generally does pattern mining, data mining, classifications, recommendations from very large data. So it got a recommender engine, so which transfers an expected input format into predicted recommendations, and then it uses a series of MapReduce tasks to accomplish predict, predicting recommendations. Mm, so this is like the slide we showed before. Like you get users, ratings, items, these three elements, and you put them all in one file or several files, and then you try to predict this and from this large data, like several gigabytes data in cloud computing, that is Hadoop actually. And then you get recommendations from this. So let me introduce my user interface using Clips. So uh, this is one that uses um, for this library assistant to recommend books for you. You first input your name, age, and you try to input your um, input your interests. Then it will and then probably several informations more. Then it will recommend books for you. This is a recommendation using a hot. I also built a web interface for this. It's pretty simple. That when you log in, it will recommend several things from your past purchases and also similar users. And but this only works when you log in. This you can think why. And next I will show you how this works. So let me first show you this. So as we do before, you can say I like movies, and then I'm computer engineering, so surely I like computers, like this, and in other interests, probably I like design, yeah, sure, and music. I think this is pretty much for what I like. I choose zero for no other interests. So what's my school education? Surely it's university, and so it gives you data which I read. Uh, Machine physics, encyclopedia of art. So that's reasonable. But it's so this is very simple and gives you simple recommendations from all these books, and you don't need to write many codes. It's like just 200 rows. Like, like, but you don't get very accurate recommendations. It only gives you proper recommendations. Now I try cloud computing Mahout thing and show you how it works. Firstly, I built it on EC2, so I try to do this, open this task, I try to first I'll how to start my instances and show you there. Uh, we need a while for this to start. So this is I'll show you pictures first. So this is the recommendations in you get from this. Like and when you click on it, it shows details that's related to our project. First, it shows you random items from this, and this is the 7 GB data, so it gives you all the products in these past 2 years, clicks and searches, and show you these products. And when you log in from here, either with your username or user ID, it will show you this is login with user ID. So this is the ID that it will choose recommendations from top to below. The ratings like this. And so this is a user logged in by user items. So okay, it's working now. It gives you try to log in. It's like this user ID. Gives you several recommended since you try you log in with any user IDs. It's too big. And then you get recommendations from top to below. So this is recommendations. When we click on one of these, it gives you details. So this works perfectly for this large data, and you can have it run on your EC2 instances, and it does clustering perfectly. So we come to the general summary here. That if you're using if you are using it for a lot very you don't need very accurate recommendations, then you can use Clips for this fact-based knowledge machine learning. And if you need very large data and you will how to do data mining from these all large data, you can do it using collaborative filtering, and this is more accurate and more mature, more advanced, and it also needs much more work. Fortunately, Mahout does most of the things for you, so you can choose both ways. It just depends on your usage and situations. So that's all it for today. Thank you.